Welcome back. This is Gretchen Menn with JamPlay.com, and in this lesson we're going to be looking at sweep picking in kind of a different context. And that specifically is not in a context of something that's used for shred or something that's very aggressive or, climactic in a solo, but something that's actually used more texturally, kind of like this little cascade that goes underneath actually the lead part of the piece, which is more of a violin line, at least in this particular moment. So I'm going to first show you the two sweeps. They're very short, they're just ascending, and then I'm going to show you the melody and how it all fits together. So the first sweep should feel a little bit familiar because it's very similar in finger pattern to something we worked on in the first introductory exercises. The way we're going to play it is it's starting in the 9th position, and you're basically just going to be playing this finger pattern of 4, 3, 2, 1, which is really just a major 7 arpeggio, a D major 7. So you've got D, F sharp, A, C sharp, and then we're going to be ending on the D. So very slowly, that is. So that's the first sweep. The second sweep is actually a little bit trickier to play. It doesn't quite fall under the fingers as nicely as might be ideal, but it is what it is. So we're going to be starting here on the B flat at the 11th position with your 3rd finger. D, G sharp, B flat, and E. So let me do that slowly with better separation. That's your second sweep. Okay, so the few things that happen between these notes are really just a couple of very short kind of melodic lines. It starts off with a double stop on B, the 7th fret of the D string, and then B of the 12th fret of the B string. So that starts there on the 1, and we're in 12/8 here. And then the melody. So that's just B, C sharp, D. That takes you to the next sweep. That's the whole line. So you see it's not about using sweeps as shred licks. You'll hear it in context of the piece when we play it with the backing track. But it really is more of a textural role, and it's really more of a counting challenge than anything else. At least it is for me. Let's check it out together. So we're going to start actually looking at this together at 80% speed, much slower than that, and you kind of start to get lost in the sense of actually what's going on. So we'll start at 80. It should be manageably slow, especially once you have the sweeps under your fingers a little bit. So steady those first, and then let's check this out with the backing track. So once you're comfortable at 80%, move up gradually. We'll try it at 90% together. Okay, so thank you for checking out Tempest. And as you can see, sweep picking does have a lot of different applications. So what I suggest is study this just as much as it gives you a starting place or an idea to explore something on your own. So my suggested assignment to you is come up with some sweep picking that you can use in a context other than really heavily overdriven kind of shred guitar stuff. You can do that later. Actually, we will be doing that later. But for now, try to see if you can do it as sort of these like cascading flourishes, something that punctuates something that another instrument does, or maybe a vocalist, or whatever your ensemble is. So have fun with that, and I'll see you in the next lesson.